On my journey to financial freedom, I tried phone flipping to see if it's a viable way of making money. Quick explanation for anyone that doesn't know what phone flipping is. What you do is go on Facebook Marketplace and similar websites to find phones for below market value. Below market value just meaning anything you can make more than £10 on, like this one, and flip them on eBay or Facebook for a profit. Simple as that. Buy low, sell high. To start out with, as I am new to this, I didn't want to spend anything over £200 for fear of getting scammed and flushing anything more than £200 down the drain. I also limited my search to only looking at iPhones, as they are by far the most popular phone around. My £200 budget limited my search to the iPhone models between the iPhone 8 up to the iPhone 12. I started looking on Facebook Marketplace and found some really good deals, like this iPhone 12 for £150, which I could have easily sold for £200 plus, but it was sold by the time I messaged. You have to be really quick, as most of the deals go within an hour of being posted. Another one was an iPhone 12 where I agreed to meet up with the seller until she ghosted me right as I was about to leave. After a little while of searching, I managed to find an iPhone XR for £100. It was a bit more scratched than I wanted and should have probably used that to negotiate, but you have to take it in small steps. I'll be a master negotiator soon though. The seller did give me 3 cases for the phone, which more than makes up for it, as this will up the perceived value of all my listings. That same day, I also picked up another iPhone XR for £50. This had a broken screen, hence the price, but it was only slightly damaged. I was still very new up until this point and didn't really know how to check out the phones fully. I'm really lucky I didn't get scammed with an iCloud locked phone as similar, but as a result of my newbiness, the XR with the broken screen ended up needing a new speaker as well. Luckily, this part only cost me £5. The same day, I quickly ordered a new screen and speaker for the broken XR, along with a toolkit, as iPhones use special screws that you need special screwdrivers for, and listed up the iPhone XR for £150 to Facebook Marketplace. As I didn't know what an iPhone XR usually goes for, I initially listed it on Facebook Marketplace for £150, with the intention of lowering the price until it sold. We'll have to see over the next couple of days how it does, but I'm hoping to make around £30 to £40 profit. Whilst I was waiting for the XR to sell and the parts to arrive, I kept looking for more phones to flip. I was having little luck finding any, as every potential deal was either too far away due to me having no access to a car, or was already sold by the time I messaged. The market for potential flips definitely goes up during the weekend, as this is when most people have time to sell their devices. Finally, the screen and the speaker arrived, and I got right to fixing the XR. I watched many YouTube tutorials on how to replace these parts until I was familiar with the process, and followed one step by step. When replacing a screen on an iPhone X or newer, you have to program the new screen with the original serial number of the device. Otherwise, a non-genuine Apple part message is displayed, and the phone loses True Tone functionality. One of these programmers sets you back £150, so it didn't make sense to invest in one just for this phone. To work around this limitation, I went around asking repair shops if they could program my new screen for me. One kind shop did this for me for free and was even kind enough to give me a free adhesive to fix down the screen with. After a couple days of lowering the price on our red XR, it finally sold for £120. Selling the blue XR was a lot quicker, as I had a good idea of what a competitive price was. We managed to sell that one for £100. Doing a quick cost breakdown, we spent £150 on the 2 phones and a further £25 on fixing the blue one for a total cost of £175. We managed to sell them both for a total of £220, leaving us a tidy profit of £45. Not bad for some quick flips. So, what do I think of phone flipping as a side hustle? At the end of the day, it's like flipping any item, a numbers game with a steep learning curve. Initially, I had no idea how much each model of iPhone was worth and how much I could sell them for. Once I had figured that out, my issues were to do with not finding any phones to flip. Although that being said, I live in quite a small city and am very limited on range. These two things mean my market for potential flips is not very big. Overall, I think phone flipping is definitely a good way of making money. It won't make you rich, but it is a viable way of making some quick money. If you have time to check often and live in a place where lots of phones are listed every day. Personally, I'm going to carry on looking for phones to flip as a means to fund my future business ventures and carry on learning how to fix, repair and sell these phones, which I'll bring you along the journey for. Next week, I have a video coming on flipping e-bikes as a side hustle, so stay tuned for that. If you did enjoy and have any tips on how I could improve these videos, let me know in the comments below.